A Liberal Arts Job Guide. Chapter 1. Liberal Arts Job Guide 1. Liberal Arts, the Social Sciences and the Humanities. Liberal arts is now called the social sciences or the humanities. What a joke! Everybody is a loner human being. There is not one human being that knows what is going on in the mind of another human being, yet we have created a growth industry of phony sciences for it. All the nerds you went to school with who didn't have good looks, athletics, charisma, or intuitive technical knowledge found an outlet in the social sciences. You can go there, get a PhD, pretend you're smart and have naive college students under your control, which is morally wrong, to seek control for its own sake and not try to help people because you're a decent human being. Liberal arts encompasses disciplines such as English, literature, communications, psychology, sociology, creative arts, anthropology, history. I'm not going to waste time writing this article explaining the fraud of liberal arts. I'm taking an article from the beginning of my mental health psychology book to tell you what I think of all this junk that I bought into as a young naive guy looking for truth and wisdom. When I finally found it, it was me alone away from all the bullshit I was ever taught. Enlightenment is to know you stand alone in life with your own purity given by whatever created you. Your purpose is to know your true nature and live by it by releasing that natural energy inside of you day after day. Everything else under the title of liberal arts is someone's bullshit. An article called The Best Way Anyone Can Possibly Live from my book A Psychology Psychiatry Mental Health Guide. Our model for helping people with personal problems is it to get people to study psychology at college and tell them they have a system for understanding human behavior where they put people into categories, give them mental health drugs and probe their pasts in endless therapy sessions. These college students then become our experts to supposedly help people. In truth, psychology and mental health are capitalist industries geared for profit and growth. Their ultimate big idea is to fool everyone into thinking they have a mental illness and need their services. Plenty of wimps line up for them because they do not want to take responsibility for their lives the way their God created them to be, alone living their lives freely away from everyone else's lies. This is the brainwashed elitism we live under. Most of us are sheep buying into this fraud. I got no problem with the early guys who wrote essays off the tops of their heads trying to help people like Benjamin Franklin with his 13 virtues, which incidentally are 1. Temperance, 2. Silence, 3. Order, 4. Resolution, 5. Frugality, 6. Industry, 7. Sincerity, 8. Justice, 9. Moderation, 10. Cleanliness, 11. Tranquility, 12. Chastity, 13. Humility. You can go on YouTube and listen one of the first self-help books from 1905. The Science of Getting Rich audio book by Wallace D. Wattles. Add Dante Alighieri's 7 Deadly Sins from the Divine Comedy and you pretty well got all the common sense you need. Pride, lust, gluttony, greed, anger, jealousy, sloth/laziness. All the wisdom you need is in our biblical books of Proverbs and Ecclesiastes, but people think it's old. All the crap written since then about life still does not hold a candle next to the wisdom in these 2 books, except for my insight, which is that I'm a loner with a true nature. Screw the world with its bullshit. I have to earn a living but won't sell my soul to any bullshit in the world. Our assholes had to make a science out of life and created megalithic businesses in all the social science departments in all the 9,600 four-year colleges and universities in the world. College truth, Professor College doom. You can waste tons of money getting 1 or more college degrees, especially in that fraud called the social sciences, which is all fake knowledge. Does it get you a good job in the end? You don't have to believe me. Read the articles at renzi.com/datapages/profdoomdat.htm. A few majors at college that are not social sciences or fine arts lead to real jobs like medicine, law, engineering, and computer science, but a lot of what they teach in college is useless, meaningless knowledge and doesn't amount to a rat's ass in the real world of industry, life, and business. What really matters in life? It's electricity, water, sewage, heat and air conditioning, telecommunications, oil, food, transportation and clothes. That's where the jobs are that are going to give you job security because they're real. Liberal arts dude chick 1. Back in the day, there were no real skills like using a computer. You just had to know how to do paperwork. Nowadays I would tell anyone don't waste your time in school unless you are independently wealthy or are getting a degree in a specific practical skill that will get you a job. You can indulge your arts fartsy sensibility anytime by watching YouTube. That will teach you way more than all those dull professors at any college who pretend they have advanced knowledge which they don't. Liberal arts dude chick 2. You can get any BS degree but then you need internships on your resume for anyone to take you seriously. Discover your true nature. Get jobs in that field or interest. That's it. Read any or all my job books. You want to do something that you naturally like to do that helps people, the planet, or animals. Most people want a good job, one that pays lots of money. Money is fine but not the purpose of life or happiness. Happiness is doing what you want that gives you a thrill and earns you self-respect and euphoria. Who does that except for less than 1% of all people? The world sucks because of the money matrix. You will have to earn money unless you come from a rich family. What does living well mean to you? All the social sciences and fine arts in college are basically a fantasy world. The real world is oil, gas, industry, and technology. Some guy asked me for tips on how to earn a living as a writer. I told him to write and live his life. I'm not gonna tell people anything good or bad about any field. Just do it, live it then see reality. Colleges are fantasy worlds. Many people lie about their college degrees and no one ever checks. Many people get online degrees from accredited colleges. They're even more Mickey Mouse than attending college but they work on a resume. Don't believe what college recruiters and the online hype say. Colleges are businesses geared to make money. Unless you're studying for a real skill like engineering, other college degrees are basically bull. Artsy.S degrees are Art History, English, Film Studies, French, German, Music, Philosophy and Religion, Political Science, Spanish, Theater, Humanities, Philosophy, Liberal Arts, History, Psychology. You can learn any of this yourself and forget in a month or so too. Discover your true nature. Figure out a way to make money from it. What gives you joy? What are you good at that you like to do / have realistic expectations? Be a conformist. Be able to listen and do as you're told. Why study humanities websites? blogs.discovermagazine.com/gnxp/2010/verbal-vs-mathematical-aptitude-in-academics. brucejans.com. coop.ucf.edu. international.ucf.edu. huffington-post.com/ag-lafley/a-liberal-b_b_1132511.html. education.guardian.co.uk/choose-a-degree/story/0,2136640, web.nmu.edu/departments/philosophy/practical_value_of_philosophy.html. career.ucf.edu. online.wsj.com/public/resources/documents/info-degree_that_pay_u_back-sort.html. christendom.edu/images/pdfs/truth_liberal-arts.pdf. healthcareethicscanada.blogspot.ca. rileyguide.com/arts.html. rileyguide.com/prepare.html. rileyguide.com/careers.html. k-state.edu/acic/majorin/humanities.htm wlu.ca/page.php?grp_id=57$p=1165 uncw.edu/stuaf/career/majors uncw.edu/stuaf/career/majors/art-history.htm uncw.edu/stuaf/career/majors/english.htm uncw.edu/stuaf/career/majors/filmstudies.htm uncw.edu/stuaf/career/majors/language.htm uncw.edu/stuaf/career/majors/music.htm uncw.edu/stuaf/career/majors/philo-religion.htm uncw.edu/stuaf/career/majors/political.html uncw.edu/stuaf/career/majors/theater.htm career.ucf.edu/students/undergraduate_majors_kin_I_with_major_careers/what_major_with_my_major_uk_for7_major_177.aspx career.ucf.edu/user-files/humanities.pdf career.ucf.edu/user-files/file/philosophy.pdf messiah.edu/ac-department/depth-home/history/career-options.html cohesion.rice.edu/administration/career-services/emp-library/liberalart.pdf prs.heacademy.ac.uk aap.org.au/jobs/aap-employment.pdf jobsinphilosophy.org theritis.org/display article 632.html blogs.scientificamerican.com/cross-check/2013/06/20/y-study-I-tell-engineering-freshman theritis.org/kin-I-with-a-job-with-a-philosophy-degree universityaffairs.ca/philosophies-makeover.aspx theatlantic.com/technology/archive/2011/10/is-philosophy-the-most-practical-college-major/2467763 graduatejobs.com/lebarts.htm ucalgary.ca/uofc/faculties/hum/students/career/career_guide1.html ucalgary.ca/uofc/faculties/hum/students/career/planning.html onlinedegreeprograms.com Chapter 2 Liberal Arts Job Guide 2 The liberal arts graduate has to find a reasonable job. Many jobs need people who can communicate effectively, learn quickly, have soul and compassion, are creative, think for themselves, love life. What can you do that keeps you true to yourself and close to your soul? Canadian Cognitive Science Info ace-ergocanada.ca Association of Canadian Ergonomics bps.org.uk/cognitive-section, BPS Cognitive Psychology section cogneurosociety.org, Cognitive Neuroscience Society cognitivesciencesociety.org/index.html, Cognitive Sciences cognitivesciencesociety.org/index.html csbbcs.org, Canadian Society for Brain, Behavior, and Cognitive Science musicperception.org, Society for Music Perception and Cognition psychonomic.org, Psychonomic Society sarmasi.org, Society for Applied Research in Memory and Cognition sfu.ca/cognitive-science/journal, Canadian undergraduate J. History job websites. Historians.org/pub/free/careers, what can you do with a degree in history? Archivists.org/prof-education/arprof.asp, archivist. earnmydegree.com. schoolsintheusa.com. bls.gov/opub/2000/fall/yawat.htm, genealogist. schoolsintheusa.com/career profiles_details.cfm car 1185, heritage interpreter. bls.gov/oco, historic interpreter. serentakes.blogspot.com, history PhD careers blog. ala.org/ala/education careers, library careers. ala.org/hrdr/careers.html. cnnfn.cnn.com, lobbying, campaigning and managerial posts. careers.stateuniversity.com/pages/111/proofreader.html, proofreader. arl.org/resources/careers, research libraries and information science careers. jobprofiles.org/govf speechwriter.htm, speechwriter. cnnfn.cnn.com, versatility of a history degree. chicagohs.org, Chicago History Museum. aam-us.org, American Association of Museums. aaslh.org, American Association for State and Local History. Historians.org, American Historical Association. h-net.org, Humanities and Social Sciences Online. h-net.org/museum, h-museum, mailing list for museums and museum studies. historyassociates.com, History Associates, historical consultants/researchers. historychannel.com, the History Channel. chnm.gmu.edu/assets/history-to-pts/departments.php, history departments around the world. thehistorynet.com. state.il.us/hpa/iam, Illinois Association of Museums. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/list_of_museums_in_Illinois, museums in Illinois. museumka.org%2fusa%2findex.html, museums in the USA. nih.gov, National Endowment for the Humanities. ncph.org, National Council of Public History. nationaltrust.org, National Trust for Historic Preservation. oah.org, Organization of American Historians. archivists.org, Society of American Archivists. archives.gov, U.S. National Archives and Records Administration. aam-us.org/aviso, American Association of Museums, Aviso Employment Resources Online. historians.org/members/services/cgi-bin/utilities.dll/open-page $WRP =main login.htm, American Historical Association job listings, members only. chicagohs.org/documents/home/about-us/jobs-and-volunteering, Chicago History Museum jobs. hnet.org/jobs, hnet job guide, academic position announcements. alhfam.org, living history specialist jobs. museum-employment.com, museum and cultural resource jobs. algonquincollege.com/museum/jobras, museum job resources online. home.nps.gov/applications/digest/usajob.cfm, National Park Service jobs. careers.oah.org, Organization of American Historians employment listings. foundationcenter.org/pnd/jobs, philanthropy and foundation jobs. preservenet.cornell.edu/employ, PreserveNet employment opportunities. aspenet.org/script content/custom/career center /career centerome.cfm, public administration career links. rileyguide.com/social.html, The Riley Guide, jobs in the social science fields. sihr.si.edu, Smithsonian Institution Career Center. underwaterarchaeologyjobs.wordpress.com, underwater archaeology and maritime history jobs. historians.org/pub/free/careers, careers in history. careersuark.edu/departments/rehabras/history.html. ucanonine.cc.ugans.edu/11/h-net_news/jobs, history jobs by University of Kansas. history.hanover.edu. historians.org/pub/careers/resources.htm. historians.org/pub/careers. tntech.edu/history/career.html, history as a career. aaslh.org, state and local history. creighton.edu/hist/alums.htm. historians.org, American Historical Association. h-net.org/jobs. American Association for State and Local History. 1717, Church St. Nashville, Tennessee, 37203-2991. 615-320-3203. Fax, 615-327-9013. history@aaslh.org. aaslh.org. American Historical Association. 400 A St. S.E. Washington, D.C. 20003. theaha.org. American Historical Association. 400 A Street S.E. Washington, D.C. 20003. Historians.org. Canadian Historical Association. 395 Wellington, Ottawa, on KJA0N4. Canada. CHA-SHC.ca. Organization of American Historians. 112 North Bryan Avenue, POB 5457. Bloomington, Indiana 47407. OAH.org. American Association for State and Local History. 1717 Church Street, Nashville, Tennessee 37203. AASLH.org. Liberal Arts Job Events. Archaeology. SAA.org/annual-meeting, SAA Annual Meeting. APAP365.org/conference, APAP Conference. Performing Arts. Cannabis. CannabisScienceConference.com, Cannabis Science Conference. ACESeditors.org/conference, ACES National Conference, Writing.